What I know of End Sars, I found out a lot of the information on it by a guy called Adams Link Media. So shout out Adams Link Media, obviously, you know much.
And this government is behind us, regardless of how you view this or End Sars movement. The police are still going to be treating you the way we've been treating you. It's ridiculous when you hear Senate again, ridiculous amount of money. And average Nigerians is living under $1. The ones in here, Diaspora, like, fine. They have a role to play, which is keep going. Like so many protests in central London, which is good because you're not gonna tell them to stop protesting in, of course. Yeah. So they will still protest, which is like an additional.
What's up, guys? You know, I'm back with another one. Alright guys, how you doing? It's been a long time since I've recorded. I had to fix up my life, basically. That's all I can say. And now I'm in a good creative space right now. I've just been knocking stuff out basically. So guys, I want to make this one very, as you can see obviously at the screen, what this is about. I've been wanting to touch on this topic for some time, but I felt to myself it would be very smart for me to bring someone that is also, I guess, knowledgeable of this, you know, of the End Sars movement and so forth, a lot more knowledgeable than me. And what I feel as well is that I think it would be a great balance. A person like myself that was, as you guys know, I'm born and bred in London, but I am.
Wait, 1 minute, because I came from all the way from Nigeria. So
just wait, I'm not finished, and this guy's already jumping in. You see, I don't even introduce this guy. They're jumping in. Look at him. Look at him. I mean, anyway, as I was saying, obviously I was born and bred in London basically, so my views on End Sars obviously is a bit more different, you could say skewed to an extent. But you have a person here that's not just born in Naija, but he's also got like some connects, a lot more connects to me like in Naija, to be able to even know a bit more about what's going on in End Sars. So I do want to introduce, guys, my friend here, long-time friend, Mr. Kurt. You want to say hello to the people? Say what's up, man. It's your chance to shine.
Hello, how are you? And thank you for having me on this channel.
Oh wow. So basically guys, yeah, let me just jump straight into this here. So I want to put it this way, yeah, the End Sars movement, I'll definitely say the End Sars movement is something that I've been researching myself. I found out a lot of the information on it by a guy called Adams Link Media. So shout out Adams Link Media, obviously, you know much. That's where I was kind of getting a lot of my information and sources from. I'm not saying obviously he's like the main, you know, kind of person and everything that he says is like a fact basically, but I think in terms of, because he does various type, he touched on various type stuff, he touched on entertainment and all that stuff as well. So he's one of the first person that I saw reporting it, but many other people do as well. So what I know of End Sars, you know, is obviously a lot of stuff is going on over there, which includes a lot of police brutality on the citizens basically of Nigeria. Obviously the biggest one that happened, which everybody knows about, is the Lekki tollgate incident, which unfortunately some lives are taken. So we do definitely want to obviously send our condolences to to those that lost people in that scenario. But again, I don't know too much or too in depth, and also to do with stuff maybe like political type stuff. So I do want to refer to my friend over here, Kurt, just to kind of, you know, give like his opinion and kind of his own view on what he thinks is going down, why it's going down, all that stuff there. So Kurt, I mean, obviously like this is kind of why I brought you, I'm saying, because I definitely want to know a bit more about it. Like, how did this kind of like happen? How did it first come to play, this whole End Sars movement? Like, what caused it?
Yeah, I think basically what I believe is bad government, and it's from the grassroots. It's not just End Sars or the police brutality. It's like the structure is there right from the top to the basic. So you have a local police guy thinking, I'm in that authority position and I'm going to use it against you, and then nobody's going to question me. Just like the government are looting money. So, and I think it's down to the payment. I'm not saying if you don't like the job, why are you doing the job in the first place? You can as well do another job. But one thing I realize is Nigerian government it's not even about the answers, it's about the government. So let's say, okay, I can remember like, I think this was in 2007, like that's around the cartoon. So like when you go into, let's say a normal guy going out, you get stopped, like you're on the Okada and then they're stopping you, asking questions like, so like fast forward to 12 years, it's still the same thing. It's like, it's never stopping. So this is not just maybe what happened 2-3 years ago that made this to be like known to the public. No, I think the power of social media actually exposed this. It's been going on way before. So I believe End Sars is not just End Sars, it's the whole system in general.
And what's been I guess like the response? Obviously you got like some family back home basically. Like what is kind of, have you been in touch with them to kind of know, you know, like what's going on there as well? Have they been affected? Like what's...
Bro, I think it's out there. Like I don't even, it affects everyone. I don't even have to like reach out to my family to know like what's going on. Like the social media has made it realize, like I've got bare friends that tell me, bro, like this is going on and it's never stopping. So I don't have to like call my twin brother and say, oh, how is it going down there? I see you myself. Like I have comments like when I speak on the phone, same thing. So it's affecting everyone.
And in terms of, obviously, I mean, me personally, I've seen everyone, I'm sure, I've seen like the involvement of a lot of Nigerian celebrities, you know, so you got people like Foles, you know, that's really involved, Wiz obviously, and Burn, I believe they done a few,
I think
like,
everyone in general is.
Yeah, I saw Davido doing was in some room talking to, I guess, elected officials basically, like in Naija as well. But like, what do you feel? Like, I guess I'll say the one I want to maybe focus on the most, maybe like Tiwa Savage's, because I think that's one that people started talking about, I guess, a lot, and it just spread like wildfire. Tiwa Savage kind of calling out Beyonce, and what do you think of that, about that? And do you think it was the right thing to do to get someone like Beyonce involved?
No, to me, I think in our own opinion, it's like reaching out to them might get international body involved.
Yeah.
But trust me, even you don't have to like, okay, my house is on fire now, and I'm calling someone from the police, or let's say from the government to say, oh, my house is on fire. No, like literally I have to like call the right people, and calling the right people I mean by stating the obvious. So Beyonce is not gonna like leave her bedroom and say, oh, Nigerian government stop killing. She will only type and say, oh, my heart to whoever that is happening in Nigeria. But no, it needs to be, I think the movement actually played out itself. Like you don't have to call someone celebrity to say, come and help me. No, like the whole protest actually played out by the international media now saying it. So I don't think you calling some sort of celebrity is gonna change anything. So it's literally, if you're calling it, fine, maybe because of an album that you guys made together, but in reality you can just say, oh, Beyonce talk about this, but in truth is she's not gonna like go on her jacket and say, I'm going to Nigeria to like fix anything. The problem will actually fix itself, which is the social media, as long as the talk is still going on. Like I watched a couple of days ago about the CNN reporting it.
Yeah.
So why can't I just say, CNN, look into this? Why celebrity? So that's my take on it.
No, I get it. I mean, you saying social media, definitely. I mean, even, and I guess this is what I do, because like one of my previous videos, it was around Burna Boy. The title was very, it was very provocative. So it said, Burna Boy, this is African Americans. Now, in that video, you got some people that were just jumping in the comments, literally slating me. I'm thinking to myself, listen, first off, if you watched my video in its entirety, you realize yourself, this is not my views, you get me? Like, and plus, I put a question mark in that to let people, oh, Burna Boy dissing Americans, question mark. But the way people react is though, I just wanted to let people know, listen, I want us to, it's all well and good talking about something, but we now need a solution. You know what I'm saying? Like where's the solution now? And that's what I was asking in that video. So I guess, obviously you don't have all the answers, but in your type of, like, in your own mind, what would you say maybe a solution could be to End Sars? It might be obvious, but let the people know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the solution to End Sars is to end bad government. So let's start from there. So like, imagine there is a video of a guy saying on the street, saying, God punishing our papa, you want to end Sars. Like that alone is like, he feels like whatever you Lord think, we've got someone, and this government is behind us, regardless of how you view this or End Sars movement. The police are still gonna be treating you the way we've been treating you. So like basically the police believe there is not gonna be a change. So it's just gonna be like, oh, after your whole ranting, we're still gonna go back on the street and do what we have to do. So ending bad government and making sure like you don't pull the wrong people in the seat. Like it's ridiculous when the Senate are getting ridiculous amount of money, and average Nigerians is living under $1.
It's crazy.
So how do you answer? Even the police guys are barely getting the salary. So the whole system should just let's press restart button. That's the way I say, like, put the right people in office.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. The what I was gonna say was, I guess for me, what I've always said, because I always have this conversation with my mom basically, and I always say to myself, I feel like I think I told you this earlier on, where I feel like the people, children of the diaspora, are the ones that really gonna affect change. I mean, if we know, obviously I'm sure people know this right now, but there is reports going around that is it the government right now are trying to arrest Wiz, Burner, everyone that basically got involved in the End Sars protest. They're trying to arrest them, and I was telling you before. Imagine like a person like me, I don't worry about that because I thought to myself, if they was ever do that, because I have a British passport basically, and anything happens now, the government, the embassy might just be, yo, we need to get this person back basically, and I'm gonna be safe. Do you feel that we as children of the diaspora, especially those that like those that are born here, that that are Nigerian as well, like myself, or African in general, do you feel we have a massive responsibility, like to affect change? Or
bro, one thing I believe is, regardless of being born here or the ones back home, I will still keep going back on that particular thing, which is everyone can affect this change, especially this era. Like, look at 1993. I still remember I was in primary school, and this is during MK Abiola's riots and stuff. I could remember like we were jumping from our class to like the secondary school behind us. But back then there wasn't no social media and anything. So I would say, let's say the government is trying to ban the what's it called? The so-called social media rules, like, okay, they're gonna get like some sort of limitation.
Yeah.
People will still find a way to get their voice out, in terms of probably traveling to neighboring country just to at least report what's going on. So this whole system now, the ones in here, the diaspora, like, fine, they have a role to play, which is keep going. Like, so many protests in central London, which is good. Because you're not gonna tell them to stop protesting in, of course. Yeah. So they will still protest, which is like an additional plus, like the movement. But I see people leaving the country, or people from different parts of the country, it might be Cotonou, it might be Ghana, still saying End Sars. So there is no way this is gonna stop. That's my belief. Like, the change is here. They might not be going on the street to say, okay, we're protesting, but I believe a change is here, and everyone that's got a Nigerian blood, it's got a role to play. The diaspora, the one back home, everyone. So trust me, there is a change.
On that, I guess, on that final note, this is something that I've always been saying basically, which is again, just quickly referring back to the video I'd done before. People were just slitting like my life away basically. That video I done was mainly just I want to get us having a conversation about this, So like I said in it, a person, I was born in the UK, Kurt was born in Nigeria, but you got Americans basically, African Americans that are born in America that are Nigerian as well. I just feel like there needs to be a place where we now start talking to each other. Internet is one of the best places where now you guys can now do a video response to this or whatever, or comment whatever, and we can start having people from different, like, we are Nigerians from different places, you get me? And if we start connecting, we can start to create, I call a global black experience. And I feel that's what we need to start doing. Like, okay, what's going on? How am I as a black person, how am I experiencing life based in UK? How are you as a black person experiencing life in America? How are you as a black person experiencing life, in Nigeria?
Caribbean,
in the Caribbean, and Uganda. This is what's going to allow us to do, and the internet's going to do it. So I definitely want to basically say thank Kurt basically for coming on the channel to talk about this stuff. And like I said, guys, if you have any comments or anything like that, leave your comments down there. Make sure you like, obviously comment, subscribe, all that things there. Kurt, is there anything place we can find you? I know you're trying to just start your, I'm telling you, like, you need to start your YouTube, because YouTube is the place to be. But if you got YouTube you want to share, or
no, it's FinalKurt. Films.
FinalKurt Films. Just to let you know, it's FinalKurt, one word, and then space films. Because I'll be searching that stuff, I can't find it. The way you've done it is ridiculous. I've got to say. Guys, thank you very much. It's been your boy. You know, I'm back with another one. Yeah.
So is that how you started?